Hey Aries, I just sat down with my cards and honestly the energy coming through right now is absolutely wild. Like I had to shuffle 3 times because I could not believe what I was seeing. So grab your coffee, get comfortable, because what I am about to share with you is going to make so much sense once you hear it. The cards are telling me that something massive is about to shift in your world. And I am not talking about small changes here. This is the kind of transformation that makes you look back in 6 months and go, wow, I cannot believe that was my life before. The universe has been cooking something up behind the scenes, and it is almost ready to be served. All right, so the first card that came out is Temperance. And okay, this is fascinating because Temperance is all about divine timing and balance. You know how sometimes you feel like you have been waiting forever for things to click into place? This card is telling me that all that waiting, all that patience you have been forced to exercise, it was not for nothing. The universe has been mixing ingredients together, creating this perfect recipe for your next chapter. Think of it like making bread. You cannot rush the rising process or everything falls flat. Your life has been in that rising phase, and now it is almost time to bake. What I love about Temperance showing up first is that it is telling me you have been doing the internal work without even realizing it. All those moments where you had to bite your tongue, where you had to take the high road, where you chose patience over impulsiveness, those were not weaknesses. Those were you building up this incredible foundation of wisdom and maturity. And the universe noticed. Every single time you chose balance over chaos, you were essentially placing an order with the cosmos, and that order is about to be delivered. The energy here is also about integration. Maybe you have felt pulled in different directions lately, like part of you wants one thing and another part wants something completely different. Temperance is saying that those seemingly opposite desires are about to merge into something that makes perfect sense. You are not going to have to choose between security and adventure, between being practical and following your dreams. Something is coming that gives you both, and that is the surprise element here. I also want to talk about the healing aspect of Temperance because this card is ruled by Sagittarius energy, which is all about expansion and optimism. If you have been going through some heavy stuff, some moments where you questioned whether things would ever get better, this card is your confirmation that yes, the healing is happening. You might not see it fully yet, but your energy field is already shifting. People around you are going to start noticing something different about you soon, even if you feel the same on the inside. The timing with Temperance is interesting because it never rushes. This card is telling me that what is coming will arrive at the exact right moment, not a second earlier, not a second later. So if you have been feeling impatient, like why is not this happening now, trust that the delay has been protective. Things needed to align in ways you could not see from your vantage point. Now, the second card that came through is Three of Swords, and I know. You are probably thinking, oh great, heartbreak card. But wait. Hear me out because Three of Swords in this context is not about new pain coming in. This is about OLD pain finally leaving. Think of it like surgery. Sometimes you need to cut something out for healing to happen. This card is telling me that you are in the process of releasing a painful pattern or memory that has been living rent-free in your head for way too long. Here is what is wild about Three of Swords showing up in a reading about surprises in gold coming your way. It is telling me that your breakthrough is directly connected to your breakdown. Whatever hurt you in the past, whatever made you feel like you could not trust or hope or believe in good things anymore, that wound is about to become your wisdom. The pain you experienced was not meaningless. It was preparing you to recognize and appreciate what is coming next. I am getting this really strong message that someone or something from your past tried to clip your wings, tried to make you smaller, tried to convince you that your dreams were too big or unrealistic. Three of Swords is saying that those limiting beliefs, those painful words, those moments of rejection, they are being surgically removed from your consciousness right now. You are waking up and realizing that what other people said about you or what was possible for you was never the truth. It was just their limited perspective projected onto your unlimited potential. The Three of Swords is also about clarity through pain. Sometimes we need to have our illusions shattered so we can see reality clearly. Maybe you had this idea of how your life was supposed to go, and when it did not work out that way, it felt devastating. But this card is revealing that what you thought you wanted was actually too small for you. The universe said, nope, we have got something better planned. But first we need to clear out this outdated vision you are clinging to. What is really interesting is the positioning of Three of Swords after Temperance. It is like the universe is saying, we gave you time to heal and find balance, and now we are going to help you release that last bit of pain so you can fully step into what is next. You know that feeling when you are almost healed from something, but there is still this tender spot? That tender spot is about to fully close up. You are going to wake up one day soon and realize that thing that used to hurt when you thought about it, it does not hurt anymore. And that is when you will know you are ready for the surprise the universe has in store. The third card, and honestly this one made me gasp when I turned it over, is Six of Cups. Now we are talking about gifts. We are talking about blessings. We are talking about things coming back around in the most unexpected and delightful way. Six of Cups is pure nostalgia and happy surprises. This could be someone from your past coming back into your life in a beautiful way, or this could be a dream you had when you were younger suddenly becoming possible again. What I love about Six of Cups energy is that it is so innocent and pure. Whatever's coming your way has this quality of childlike joy to it. You know how kids get excited about things without overthinking or worrying about what could go wrong? That is the energy you are about to tap into. Something is going to reignite that spark in you. That sense of wonder and possibility that maybe got dimmed down by adult responsibilities and disappointments. I am also seeing that Six of Cups can represent receiving unexpected gifts or help from people who genuinely want to see you win. This is not transactional energy. This is people showing up for you because they care, because they see your value, because they want to be part of your success story. If you have been feeling alone in your journey, like you have to do everything by yourself, Six of Cups is saying that support is coming, and it might come from surprising places. There is also this element of coming full circle with Six of Cups. Maybe you tried something years ago, and it did not work out. Or maybe you had to put a dream on hold because life got in the way. This card is telling me that you are about to get a second chance at something, but this time you are coming at it with more wisdom, more experience, more resources. It is like the universe is saying, remember that thing you wanted? Well, now you are actually ready for it. The Six of Cups is also about forgiveness and reconciliation, not necessarily with other people, but with yourself. Maybe you have been beating yourself up for past mistakes, for opportunities you missed, for times you did not show up as your best self. This card is offering you a chance to be gentle with yourself, to look back at your younger self with compassion instead of judgment. Because here's the thing, you did the best you could with what you knew at the time, and now you know better, so you will do better. Card number 4 is Two of Wands, and okay, now we are getting into the action phase. Two of Wands is the planning card, the vision card, the card of making big decisions about your future direction. If you have been feeling stuck or uncertain about which path to take, this card is telling me that clarity is about to hit you like a lightning bolt. You are going to suddenly know what you need to do next. And it is going to feel so right that you will wonder how you were ever confused. What is exciting about Two of Wands is that it represents having the world in your hands, literally. In the traditional imagery, there is a person holding a globe, symbolizing that they have options. They have power. They have the ability to choose their destiny. This is your moment to step up and claim that power. No more waiting for permission. No more wondering if you are worthy. No more playing small. The universe is handing you the map and saying, where do you want to go? And for the first time in maybe a long time, you are going to have a clear answer. The Two of Wands is also about partnership and collaboration in some cases. I am seeing that you might be presented with an opportunity to join forces with someone, to combine your vision with someone else's resources or skills, and together create something bigger than either of you could alone. This is not about losing your independence. This is about strategic alliance. Think of it like two countries forming a beneficial trade agreement. Everyone wins. I'm also getting this message about travel or expansion with Two of Wands. This might be literal travel, like an opportunity to go somewhere that expands your horizons, or it could be metaphorical, like expanding into a new market or field or area of expertise. Either way, your world is about to get bigger. The walls that have been closing in on you are about to burst open, and you are going to have so much more room to breathe and grow and become who you are meant to be. The planning aspect of Two of Wands is crucial here because this card is saying that success is not just going to fall into your lap. You are going to have to be strategic about it. But the good news is that you have the vision, you have the clarity, you have the confidence to make solid plans now. Where before you might have been second-guessing every decision, now you are going to trust your instincts and move forward with conviction. Now we are at card 5, and this one is intense in the best way possible. 8 of Pentacles showed up, and I am telling you, this is the card of mastery. This is the card of someone who has put in the work, who has honed their craft, who has become undeniably good at what they do. If you have been working on something behind the scenes, developing a skill, building something, this card is confirmation that your efforts are about to pay off in a major way. 8 of Pentacles is interesting because it represents both the journey and the destination. You are still in the process of becoming the master, but you have already come so far that people are starting to notice. Your dedication, your consistency, your commitment to excellence, it has not gone unnoticed. Whether you realize it or not, you are building a reputation right now. You are becoming known for something, and that something is going to open doors you did not even know existed. What I love about 8 of Pentacles is that it is humble. This is not about flashy overnight success or getting lucky. This is about the quiet person in the corner who has been steadily improving day after day, and suddenly everyone turns around and goes, "Wait, when did you get so good?" That is you right now. You have been in your own lane, focused on your own growth, not worried about what everyone else is doing, and that dedication is about to be rewarded. The 8 of Pentacles is also telling me that you might be learning something new, or developing a new skill that becomes crucial to your next level. Maybe you have been taking a course or reading books or practicing something, and it has felt like just another thing on your to-do list. But this card is saying that investment in yourself is about to become your most valuable asset. The knowledge or skill you are gaining right now is literally the key to the surprise success that is coming. I am also seeing with 8 of Pentacles that your work ethic is about to attract the right kind of attention. Not the people who want to use you or take advantage of your skills, but people who genuinely value what you bring to the table and want to compensate you fairly. If you have been undervalued or underpaid, that is about to change. The 8 of Pentacles indicates that you are moving into a phase where your expertise commands respect and proper compensation. Card number 6 is the Empress. And oh my God, this card is everything. The Empress is abundance, creativity, fertility, manifestation. This is the card that says your garden is about to bloom. Everything you have been planting, nurturing, hoping for, it is all about to come to fruition in the most beautiful way. The Empress does not do things halfway. When she shows up, she brings abundance. What is magical about the Empress is that she creates effortlessly. She is not hustling and grinding and burning herself out. She is in flow. She is tapped into natural cycles. She is working with the universe instead of against it. This card is telling me that you are about to enter a phase where things feel easy in a way they have not before. Opportunities are going to come to you. Resources are going to appear. People are going to offer help. It is like the universe is finally saying, "Okay, you have proven yourself. Now let us support you." The Empress is also about self-worth and self-care. If you have been running on empty, giving more than you receive, putting everyone else first, this card is a gentle but firm message to start treating yourself like the precious being you are. The abundance that is coming will be directly proportional to how much you value yourself. The more you honor your needs, your desires, your boundaries, the more the universe will mirror that back to you with external abundance. I am also getting a strong creative energy from the Empress. If you have been wanting to start a creative project, or if you have a creative side that you have not been expressing, this is your sign that now is the time. The Empress is telling me that your creativity is not just a hobby or a side thing, it is actually connected to your purpose and your prosperity. When you allow yourself to create from a place of joy and authenticity, you tap into a powerful manifestation energy. The nurturing quality of the Empress is also significant here. You might find yourself in a position where you are helping others, mentoring, teaching, or creating something that serves people in a meaningful way. And here is the beautiful part. You are going to be compensated for that service. The days of giving away your gifts for free or being taken advantage of are over. The Empress knows her worth and demands fair exchange. Card 7 is Seven of Swords. And I need you to stay with me on this one, because Seven of Swords gets a bad reputation as the sneaky card, the deception card. But in this reading, it is showing me something different. It is showing me that you are about to get strategic in a way that protects your success. You are learning to be smart about who you share your plans with, who you trust with your dreams, who gets access to your energy. Seven of Swords is saying that part of your surprise success is going to come from moving in silence. Not because you are being shady, but because you have learned that not everyone deserves a front row seat to your journey. Some people will doubt you, some people will try to discourage you, some people will even try to sabotage you out of their own jealousy or insecurity. The Seven of Swords is your permission slip to keep your cards close to your chest, and let your success do the talking. I am also seeing that Seven of Swords can indicate that you are about to outsmart a situation or person who has been blocking you. Maybe there is someone at work who has been undermining you, or a situation that has felt rigged against you. This card is telling me that you are about to find a clever solution, a way around the obstacle, a strategy that no one saw coming. You are going to surprise people, including yourself, with how resourceful and intelligent you can be when you need to be. The Seven of Swords is also about taking what is yours. Sometimes we are so worried about being polite or not rocking the boat that we let opportunities pass us by or let people take credit for our work. This card is saying, no more. You are about to step into a more assertive energy where you claim what you have earned, where you advocate for yourself, where you make sure you get your fair share. And some people might call that selfish or aggressive, but those are just people who benefited from you playing small. What is interesting about Seven of Swords in the context of this reading is that it suggests your success might surprise people because they underestimated you. They thought you were not paying attention. They thought you did not have a plan. They thought you were not capable. But you have been observing, learning, strategizing this whole time. And when you make your move, it is going to be so calculated and so perfect that people will not know what hit them. In the best way possible, you are about to prove a lot of people wrong. The 8th card is the Emperor, and wow, the authority energy just skyrocketed. The Emperor is structure, leadership, control, power. This card is telling me that you are stepping into your power in a major way. No more asking for permission, no more waiting to be chosen, no more deferring to people who do not have your best interests at heart. You are about to become the Emperor of your own life, making the rules, setting the standards, building the empire. What I love about the Emperor following Seven of Swords is that it is like the universe is saying, okay, you have learned to be strategic and protect yourself. Now here is the power to back it up. The Emperor has resources, has authority, has the ability to make things happen. If you have been feeling powerless or at the mercy of other people's decisions, that is about to flip completely. You are about to be in the driver's seat of your life in a way you maybe never have been before. The Emperor is also about taking responsibility, but in an empowering way. This is not about blaming yourself for things that were not your fault. This is about recognizing that you have the power to change your circumstances. You have the ability to create the life you want. You are not a victim of fate. The moment you truly own that power, everything shifts. And this card is telling me you are right on the edge of that realization. I am also seeing with the Emperor that you might be stepping into a leadership role or position of authority. This could be at work, where you get promoted or take on more responsibility. Or it could be in your community, where people start looking to you for guidance. Or it could be in your family, where you become the one who sets boundaries and makes decisions. However it shows up, you are about to be recognized as someone who has their act together. Someone who can be trusted with power and responsibility. The Emperor is also about building something solid and lasting. If you have been dabbling or trying different things, The Emperor is saying it is time to commit to something and build it into an empire. Pick your lane, make your plan, execute with discipline. The scattered energy needs to consolidate into focused action. And when you do that, when you bring Emperor energy to your vision, nothing can stop you. Card 9 is Empress again. Wait, no, I am looking at my spread again. Let me be clear. Card 9 is actually 9 of Swords, and okay, this one requires some unpacking. 9 of Swords is the anxiety card, the worry card, the card of sleepless nights and racing thoughts. But in this context, it is showing up as a release card. This is about all those fears and worries that have been keeping you up at night, finally being proven wrong. You know how sometimes we convince ourselves of worst-case scenarios? We lie awake imagining all the ways things could go wrong, all the ways we could fail, all the reasons why our dreams are not possible. 9 of Swords is saying that those fears, those anxieties, those limiting beliefs, they are about to be exposed as the lies they always were. The things you have been afraid of are either not going to happen at all, or they are going to happen and you are going to realize you were strong enough to handle them all along. What is powerful about 9 of Swords appearing this late in the reading is that it suggests the final obstacle between you and your breakthrough is mental. It is not external circumstances. It is not other people. It is your own mind. The doubts, the fears, the what-ifs, those are the last boss you need to defeat. And this card is telling me you are in the process of defeating them right now. Every time you feel that anxiety rise up and you choose to move forward anyway, you are weakening its power over you. I am also seeing that 9 of Swords can indicate that you are about to have a major realization about something that has been troubling you. Maybe you have been worried about a situation, and suddenly you are going to get information that puts your mind at ease. Or maybe you have been carrying guilt about something, and you are going to finally forgive yourself and let it go. The mental prison you have been in, the door is about to swing wide open. The timing of 9 of Swords right before the final card is so significant because it is like the universe is saying, I know you are scared. I know you are worried about whether this will work out. But I need you to trust me on this one. The breakthrough is happening. The surprise is coming. The gold is about to be delivered. But you have to release the fear and make room for it. You cannot receive blessings with clenched fists. You have to open your hands, open your heart, open your mind. And now, the final card, the 10th card, and I am getting emotional just talking about this one. The 10th card is 8 of Pentacles again. Let me double check my notes. Actually, looking at the numbers you gave me, the 10th card is 10 of Swords, and honestly, this is the most powerful placement for this card. 10 of Swords is the end of a cycle, the rock bottom, the moment where you cannot go any lower. But here is the thing. When you are at rock bottom, the only direction is up. 10 of Swords is telling me that whatever has been killing you, whatever situation or relationship or pattern has been draining your life force, it is over. Completely done. Finished. The cycle has ended. And I know that ending can feel scary. I know it can feel like death, but this is the kind of death that creates space for rebirth. This is the phoenix rising from the ashes energy. What makes 10 of Swords so powerful in this reading about surprises and gold is that it is saying the surprise is not just about gaining something new. It is about being free from something old. The chains that have been holding you back are about to break. The story you have been living is about to end, and a completely new story is about to begin. And the best part? You get to write that new story. You get to decide who you are going to be in this next chapter. I am seeing that 10 of Swords represents a final betrayal or disappointment that actually liberates you. Maybe someone shows their true colors and you finally see them clearly. Maybe a situation falls apart and you realize it was never meant for you. Maybe you fail at something and realize failure is not fatal, it is just feedback. Whatever it is going to set you free in a way you never expected. The positioning of 10 of Swords as the final card is the universe's way of saying, I know it has been hard. I know you have been through so much. I know there were times you wanted to give up. But you did not. You kept going. And now you are at the end of that painful chapter. The worst is behind you. What is ahead is going to blow your mind in the best way possible. So let me bring this all together for you, Aries. The huge surprise that is almost here is not just one thing. It is a complete transformation of your life. You have been in a period of healing and balance, releasing old pain, reconnecting with joy and innocence, gaining clarity about your direction, mastering your skills, stepping into abundance and creativity, learning to be strategic, claiming your power and authority, releasing your fears and ending an old painful cycle. All of that has been building to this moment. The gold that is coming is you, fully realized, fully empowered, fully healed. The surprise is that you are about to become unrecognizable from who you were even 6 months ago. People are going to look at you and wonder what happened. How did you transform so completely? And you are going to smile because you know. You know about all the work you did behind the scenes, all the healing you went through, all the times you chose growth over comfort. You are about to surprise everyone, including yourself, with what you are capable of. The universe has been preparing you for something big, something that requires the version of you that you are becoming. All those delays, all that waiting, it was not punishment, it was preparation, and now you are almost ready. The oven timer is about to ding, and what comes out is going to be golden. So stay ready, stay open, stay excited. Keep doing the work. Keep trusting the process. Keep believing in yourself even when it is hard. Because what is coming for you is going to be worth every single moment of struggle. You are about to level up in ways you cannot even imagine right now. And when it happens, when that surprise arrives, when you see that gold, you are going to understand why it had to happen exactly this way, exactly this timing, exactly this you.